Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode on the West Coast map. So, today I have a minor sad news for you guys. As you know, my recordings seem to have their own life sometimes. So, later today I thought I was recording a whole episode for you guys, and we've got all the fertilizer spread on the grass fields. Revealed a little what should we call it, surprise that we're going to reveal now instead. And yeah, well, just talked about some new stuff and things on the channels. Saw some different locations on this map, so I'm actually pretty sad about that the recording went wrong and didn't do what it should, but we'll just try to start again. Sadly, you guys missed the first opportunities to see the grass fields. I have actually bought some new grass fields while I was spreading. I've bought field number 78 and 79 around the sheep farm, which we took a look at. Probably do that again so you guys can see what we're doing. But first, there is some news machinery rise on this farm. Sold the Voltra. We needed some money for new seed and to hire in workers and for all our expenses. I can't get my English right. All of our expenses. So sold the Voltra, bought a new tractor. Come to in just a minute. But I've also fitted a new John Deere GPS Starfire 3000 and a terminal to the GPS. Installed the John Deere GPS sounds, so it's a bit more realistic. Still got the Merlot, but here it is. I bought the Ford TW15 from the modding contest. Added the Quickie front loader bracket and kept the front loader from the Voltra. Put it on. Real nice tractor. Put on a joystick as well. Bought a little another grain cart because I thought it would be nice to have a smaller grain cart for fertilizer and manure and grain, of course. So bought that as well. And before or after the first episode, I got done cultivating. Got field number 4 done as well. So we washed up the cultivator and the smaller John Deere tractor, and yeah, got the fields fertilized, which I'm pretty sad that you guys couldn't watch. But then we are going to do some other things today. So we're probably going to start off with some rolling with the new tractor. So let's get her starting up. Has a very nice sound to it. Really looking forward to be using this tractor. Not our main field tractor, but a nice tractor to do some moving around with the equipment on the farms and pick up some bales and stuff and rolling, of course. I have made a little edit on this tractor, as you can see, but I actually got the opportunity to put on narrow tires for spraying as well now on this tractor. That is not a standard thing on this mod. So this tractor will probably be our main spraying tractor, because I put in all the track lanes in the fields with the SATA, so we actually don't need any GPS for spraying, and that is very nice. So probably just going to be using the Ford tractor for that. So yeah, and I've been seeding the last bit of field number 10 down here. I think I've said that I have seeded whole field number 10, but I forgot that I haven't seen this little bit at the bottom, so just picking up those gold nuggets around here. I don't know when we're going to pick all of them up. That will probably be when we're going to buy some animals or some other stuff that we need a whole lot of money for. I was actually thinking about doing some potatoes, like a special crop thing. We'd really like to try potatoes out in this game. Haven't been using all the different conveyor belts and all that stuff, so it would be really nice to have some potatoes and try that out. Haven't been working with that a whole lot, so I think we're going to do that as well sometime. But right now we're just going to get all the fields that we have right now seeded and mowed and all that other stuff. So it might just be in the next year on this set game. So yeah, but I was pretty bummed about that recording failure, because I actually think that well, I was doing a whole lot of interesting things that you guys would have enjoyed, but well, there's nothing to do about it now, so we'll just find something else to do. But yes, this tractor is actually pretty nice in front of this roller. We'll just take 2 times around, doing some headlands, and then go up and down. I think this is not a very big field or part of field, so we might just go around it until we're done. But yeah, in real life I always roll the headlands first, because then you won't drive up the new fresh seeded ground as much as you would do if you haven't rolled the headlands before started going back and forth, because when you're turning in the headlands it is pretty rough for the soil if it's not compacted before. So this is why we're doing the headlands first. But I really love this tractor as well as the John Deere's. This is a really nice model that we got from the modding contest. Really realistic looking. There might be something about the size, I don't know if it's true. The modder have said that it was scaled 100% like it should be. So probably just some other mods that don't have the real scale, but with the John Deere's that we got right now, it fits perfectly in scale, so that's good enough for me. But yeah, in front of a big 9R John Deere or something, this is small, but it will be in real life as well, so don't have that big a problem with it. And as I would have said, if my recording had worked, I bought a new game called The Hunter. It's a hunting simulator game that I've been playing for some hours now in this weekend, and really enjoying that. So thought about making some videos on that too, because I actually think that the nature we are running here in England, in this map, looks a bit like some of the hunting grounds in that game. And you know, when I'm thinking about the English countryside, I'm thinking about hunting, because I think there is a going there is some hunting going around in the English countryside, and I like to hunt myself, so we'll probably be doing some let's plays of that as well. I don't know when, but in the future there will probably be some videos of that too. So yeah, just clearing a little bit here. Got the cosplay to do this field when it was rolled, so it's not that accurate compared to doing it yourself, so just have to clean some up after the cosplay have been here. So on the field number 4, cosplay was actually cultivating most of that too, so that is one of the reasons why we needed some money, because the hired in worker cost a little too, and we are probably going to need that for another time. So just sold the Voltra and got a more interesting tractor, I would say. So I don't know if we're just going to park this up in the shed for now. Probably don't want to unhook the roller, because we're going to be rolling some more later on. We need to get started with some seeding, and probably be starting with that today. But most of it I'll be doing off screen, because it takes a whole lot of time to seed. But yeah, we got we seeded some wheat in field number 10, and we'll probably be seeding wheat in field number 14 as well. 15, I think we're going to put some barley, and 4 we are going to put in canola. I think that is my plan right now, because I was thinking about putting some potatoes in field number 4 or 15, but the equipment for that is just way too expensive for us right now. So but first, let's go to the sheep farm, take a look at that. You missed that when my recording was having its own life. So let's see this farm. I actually think this is a really nice farm. A nice little shed, stable for the sheeps, just some static ones right now. We don't have any animals. Nice shed for bales and other things. Little shed with the mower. Field number 81. We fertilized. This was the only field that we owned from the start. We're probably going to buy another mower than this one. Silage bunker. I think I don't know if this is a silage bunker as well. Looks a bit like it, I think, but I'm really not sure about it. Otherwise, a nice little shed. Another shed for bales and equipment. Then I bought field number 78 and 79, these two fields. Nice fields for hay. I'll start up off making hay off our grass fields. I think that is the best way to get those grass fields started off. We can store the hay pretty easily, and we got a baler, which you will see now. We're going to the dairy farm, I think. But first I want to just show you this little lovely farmhouse as well. Really enjoy to watch all the locations on this map. So a nice little hilltop farm, or what you want to call it. Lovely bushes around here as well. Don't know if they are cuttable. I think there was some bushes in 15 that was cuttable. If they are, we'll probably go to do that as a little contracting business. But I don't know if it's possible yet. But let's head quickly to the cow farm. We got a field that we we own this. This is the one where the cows are going, I think. Got a little raker over here. Silage bunker, a little bigger than on the sheep farm. Got a nice shed for vehicles or bales, something like that. Slurry pit, empty of course. Another little shed for some things. Nice barn for cows, some static cows in there already. The baler, New Holland, the standard one. Nice farmhouse. I like that the cow farm is on both sides of the roads. I think that is a nice little detail. Manure and milk tank, I think, around here. I don't know if there is the opportunity to sell it yourself, or there are coming some tanker. So no, some old manure spreader, nice little detail. Yes, what Mountain View Farm is this called? Oh, look at that, nice detail. Really learn the details there, man. A little bigger farmhouse than on the sheep farm. We got a little tether, a bacon sheds, a little wrapper, might be using that one, and a water trailer. That is a really nice thing to have to start out with. Then we got field number 30, which we fertilized as well. The grass fields around this farm is a bit more expensive than at the sheep farm, so that's why I haven't bought any of those. I really wanted to, but yeah, the other two fields that I bought at the sheep farm was just well, they were just too cheap to let go of buying, or what you want to call it. So yeah, but I said that we're going to seed, but I actually think we are going to exchange some of the grass equipment to start, because I want to show you the town, the city as well. So we might just drive to the city and sell off some equipment. But first, let's close the gate. Don't want that to be open. Remember to close the door. But yeah, this tractor was really dirty after all the cultivating, so got that washed up. See that there is a a little dirt on it already again after the fertilizing, but it was not that. It's not that bad. So we just there's going to be a little while before this one needs to be washed again. So but yeah, let's just go to the cow farm to start off with. Think it's the baler we're going to sell. I haven't decided which one I want to go for instead of that, but I just think it's boring to have the standard one. And yeah, well, I don't like that baler that much. So nice little house to the left. Nice details again. But yeah, the ground temperature is about 5 degrees now, so our planted seeds will actually start to grow, so we are going to be a little busy with the seeding quite soon. So I'll be doing a whole lot of seeding off screen, so we're getting so we're going to have a nice lead against the time of the spring. So but yeah, let's just get the baler hooked on and get down to the town again. So let's just open the back window here, back it up. Well, might as well just close it again. I think we got air conditioning in this tractor, so it's not a problem to even to keep warm or get the warm air out of the cap. So it's a nice thing to have air conditioning. I don't think it's in the fort, so we just nearly permanent have the windows open on that tractor. So I don't know what is going on with the interactive camera when we're driving through the down on this hill, but well, it's jumping back and forth and looking a bit weird. So but I was thinking about putting the time to ×5. Right now we are doing real time, but I think I am just going to stress myself if we're putting a time on ×5 before I'm done seeding. I know it's only day 2, but I haven't tried this season mod out yet, so I don't know when the crops are coming up from the ground. So we'll probably just keep it on the real time for now, and when the crops have reached the first growth state, we'll probably put it to ×5 or ×15. So because when we're done seeding, there's only spraying and fertilizing to do, and that is not a job that takes that much time. So after that would probably be a nice time to pick up all the gold nuggets, or we might as well just have to get some grass cut at that time. So I think it's the 6-day season is probably a fine length of the seasons. I have tried out 12 for a quite short time, and I got pretty bored of that waiting, so won't do that. Trying to keep it as realistic as possible, but sometimes you can forget that. Okay, so that's a pretty nice price for the baler. Well, it was pretty new, so I have thought about a little round baler from Massey Ferguson. It's a very cheap one, so we have a lot of money after we bought it, but it could be nice to have a square baler or just the McHale fusion free, but that is a pretty expensive baler, so probably we'll be buying that. I don't know if we're just going to buy this John Deere square baler. Hey everyone, sorry for the interruption, or the minor break on the game. I got interrupted, so but we're back at it again. I bought the John Deere 690 square baler, and yeah, we're hoping to get some fun out of that. Nice little baler from John Deere. So just going to take that home. Oh, don't need the light right now. So going to bring that home to the, well, we probably just going to bring it to the sheep farm for now, because I think that's where we're going to start when we are going to cut the hay. So yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. So we're going to pick up the mower at the sheep farm and exchange that with a coon, I think it's going to be. Not sure yet. Oh wow. I think there is a minor problem with these train tracks. Oh well. Doesn't really matter, the map is great. Otherwise, so yeah. Don't have to put anything in that. But yeah, we're heading to the sheep farm. Park up the baler in one of the sheds, I think, and then we're going to go back to town and sell the mower. And I can see we're needing to refuel this tractor in the near future. So it's been driven a lot of hours, so the tank is about running low. It's only 107 liters back, so probably going to refill that sometime. I don't know where to put this. It might just be in this shed in here. I don't know if just this. I think we're going to put it in here. Those minor roofs on the side of the sheds, I don't really see them as a place to park your expensive equipment, so I'd rather have them stand closely in the bigger sheds, and well, don't get rained on from the sides and everything. So let's just pick up this mower, and well, we could close this gate while we're here. But we just do that. So let's fold this up and going to the town. I don't know. This is a nice mower. We're going to buy one that probably looks a bit like the same, but there is something about this Putninger mower that I don't like. I can't really explain what it is, but I'm just not that into it like the one I'm planning to buy. So yeah, that's why we're selling it. And we do actually own or get a bit more money of this. We got like 45,000 euros out of the baler and bought one for 12, so that's not a bad trade. I don't know if we're going to buy a mower that is cheaper than this. We're probably going to spend some more money than this is worth. But well, we got a whole lot of money left from the baler, so we might as well just get a nice mower setup for actually for the other John Deere, because I'm planning to get a front mower while we're at it. But then again, we have a problem with that, because this tractor don't have any front linkage. Well, nearly 7,000 euros for that. It's a pretty okay price for that mower. I was planning to go for this Kuhn, but this class is actually quite nice too. But the Kuhn is 4.3 meters and the class is 3.4 meters, so we're probably going to be buying the Kuhn, I think. Yes, going to do that. Front mowers. We don't want a Puttinger when we just sold one, so we're going to be buying the Lily, I think, or Lily, or what you want to call it. We're taking the Kuhn back on this tractor, and well, we're going to pick the front mower up later, or just get it transported back. I think we're going to put this at the sheep farm too. I think it's the best way to put all the grass equipment at one place. And you know where you have, there is so many farms around in this map, so you can easily forget which one you have parked all your equipment on. So probably just going to put this in the sheep farm, at the sheep farm too. Oh, it's fun. When I reach the car, it drives really slow. When it sees me, it just speeds up like a maniac. It's a typical car driver. So I really like to get some more grass fields in the future, but they're really expensive, and I want to get some more arable fields too, but then again they are really expensive, so we might just have to wait for that. But yeah, let's see how things are turning out. Take the beacons on, off. Can't get my English working today, so I might just pack this up right here. Alright, what's going on? Unhook it like that, and I think we're just going to leave this tractor here for now. Let's see, that was the Ford. I think we're going to start again with some seating. So let's jump into the 7530. Get started. We might just have to refill the seeder before we head out in the field. So I might just do that. So yeah, let's get into the motor and get some seed loaded. As I've said before, this is a really nice smaller sized telehandler. It's not because it don't have the power, because the Mailer actually got a whole lot of power, but it's just so compact and easy maneuvering. So it's quite handy for a farm like this, for loading seed and bales when that time comes, and different other stuff. It's a really nice machine to have. We'll probably be loading a whole lot of grain too, because I don't think we're just going to drive to the mill from the field. When we're harvesting, we put it in these two larger sheds and store it until we get a good price for our crops. So I think that's what we're going to do. So this seeder actually holds 2 full big bags, but well, it wasn't totally empty, so it hadn't taken the whole big bag. Well, I think we're actually going to go the other way around. While we don't forget it, we'll probably have to turn off the motor. That is a waste of diesel, so let's just do that and jump into this tractor again. Because after I have cultivated all the fields, I found out that there's a little road, this grass field. Oh well, we actually own this grass field. We might as well just put some fertilizer on that later. Well, then I found out that the 2 fields that I have been driven the whole way out on the main road and through another fence again, I could just take this way at the back of the farm. So that's pretty handy. We don't have to get out on the big road. Let's just close that. Turn the beacons on, and let's get the GPS running. Well, let's just see. I got the Proceed mod, as I said. So we're going to turn it on. Well, I think we're just going to start here from the middle. We go right through the field. It's a pretty large field, and I think I'm going to be doing a whole lot of this off screen. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know if the tram line fits when we're just starting sort of in the middle, or just some random place into the field, but we'll just see. I think it's going to be okay. But yeah, as you can see, the seeding isn't going that fast. It is a smaller tractor that we are using for this job. We might just put a larger motor configuration into this tractor, like chip tuning it or something. But well, it does the job. Right now it's not going uphill or anything, so it's running about 6 to 8 kilometers now, and that's pretty alright. But when it's going uphill, it's only like 3 kilometers now, and that's pretty slow. So I'm thinking about doing some configurations on it, but well, I don't have the totally big need for it right now, so it doesn't have to be now. If we're going to get a bigger cultivator someday, we might do some engine configurations on it, but right now we don't need it, so just gonna leave it with what it has. I don't know, it have around, the bigger one have 180 horsepower, so that should be fine, but it's not unnormal to boost these tractors to around 200 horsepower, so I might do that. The Ford needs a new gearbox as well, so it can run like 40 kilometers an hour, so might do some configurations later on, but right now it's running fine with what we have, so I think it's okay for now. But I have to do to drive 4 times around the field to get the tram line to fit. Alright, this is number 4. I forgot to set it on auto, so we're just gonna back it up. Come on, do some tram lines. This is number 4. Let's try again. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so this computer is track number 4. And now it's working. Good. But I think we're going to end this episode. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and throw some comments on what you want to see on this map, what you would like to see us doing. I have said in the first episode that I'm going to be playing a whole lot without recording, so it's not everything I can do, but if you have any ideas for what we could do, that would be nice. So yeah, just leave a comment, and see you next time.